All my cars in past 11 years are second-hand cars, and I will continue to buy second-hand cars for the rest of my life, because I'm not willing to trade a quality of my life for a new car. People call cars an asset, but what kind of asset it is if it loses value as more time goes by and more miles you put on it? Sounds like a marketing gimmick rather than an actual asset. To me, an asset is something that either grows in value over time or something that, at the very least, retains its original value. For example, buying a land, that is an asset. Buying a home, that is an asset. Having 1 pound brick of gold, maybe, home, that is an asset. But with the vehicles, nah, I'm not so sure. And the funny thing, the first original owner takes the largest financial hit, because that so-called asset loses its value the moment it's driven off the dealership parking lot. You're basically paying premium to be the first owner of the car that in a few years of time will be fundamentally the same car, but will be worth much less. And what do I get for that premium? An extra $1,000 bill that I will have for the next 72 months or 6 years? That will affect all my financial decisions moving forward from that point on? And after the 6 years expired, what do I do then? We all know those brand new vehicles are not made of the same quality as they used to do them. So does it mean I have to get a brand new vehicle again and start the car paying cycle again? Those are the things that keep me and you poor, because the system designed in a way that you always have to upgrade your vehicle, get a new car, and keep paying, staying in a debt, and remaining poor. And if you're anything like me, a regular guy with family who tries to navigate financial stability in our uncertain times, how much more work you need to put and how much more time it will take you to pay off those extra $30,000 or $40,000 for a new shiny truck. For some people, it might mean an extra year of work, an extra year of life to get that new shiny vehicle. It does matter if you split it into payments, because at the end of the day, you still have to put that extra amount of time and that extra work to make those thousands of dollars. And then there's this $1,000 monthly payment that will follow me for the next 6 years. I can't just forget it, I can't just cancel it, I can't just change the address and forget about it. And let's be honest, having something like that over your head will affect all the financial decisions that you will make going forward. I know it would be for me. My life would literally change and I will have another stress. It will affect any decisions you make financially. It will affect what you can afford and what you can't afford. It will affect vacation with family, home improvements, kids' activities, and everything else. In my opinion, owning money and having to dig into my account every single month to cover that payment is not a synonymous of having financial independence. And the irony, of course, as I already said, in 3 to 4 years from now, it will be the same used vehicle, with one exception, that it was used by you. On the flip side, what do I get for driving a second-hand car and saving myself those $30,000 to $40,000? For somebody like me, $30,000 to $40,000 represents a little bit over a year of living expenses. So, if tomorrow I'm losing job, or God forbid something happens to me and I can't work for a year, at least I have a peace of mind and I have a financial cushion that I don't need to worry what will happen to me and to my family tomorrow or next month. On top of it, if you have that amount of money, you can invest it in improving your property, raising its value. You can invest it in the stocks, or you can even buy 1 pound bricks of gold to protect your money from inflation eating it. Additionally, if you're anything like me, living rural and want to do farming, you can invest that money into livestock, something like a cattle, and have an extra income in 12 or 16 months of time. The other thing you can spend that money is to work less, go with family on vacation, and things of that nature. And of course, the most important thing, that it will give you peace of mind. They say you can't buy a peaceful life. They are lying. You can definitely do it. And the less money you own to somebody, the more peaceful and better quality of life you will have. Trust me, as somebody who experienced having a debt, it adds an unbelievable amount of stress into a person's life. Now, with all the above, I understand why some people might want to buy a brand new vehicle. There is something special about being the first owner and sitting in something brand new. And perhaps there is even a little bit of status display when a person drives a brand new vehicle. I would enjoy it too. But for me, it is always comes back to one question: what I'm willing to trade to have that great feeling. Because to be honest, I'm not willing to trade my quality of life. I am not willing to trade my financial independence. And I'm not willing to be in debt and have that extra amount that I have to pay every single month. And those are exact reasons why I'm buying a second-hand vehicles and why I will continue buying them. If you like that video, then I'm sure you will like my previous video about what buying land taught me about people. And also, if you like that video, I hope I earned your subscription. And we will talk very soon again.